Alright.
In Lucadan mythology, the Valkyries would come to guide the souls of human warriors who had fought valiantly.
The legends I'm familiar with tell of a beautiful maiden appearing before the dead.
The version I heard was of a heroic woman with wings. I used to love hearing about those stories as a child.
Really? I didn't take you for liking the heroic type.
Well, there were a lot of things I wanted to protect back then.
So, the depiction of the Valkyries differed slightly depending on time and place. Interesting.
What about yours, Egon? What was the myth like in your time?
The stories emphasized the beautiful woman coming for the hero portion of it.
Ah. Then did they excite you too, Egon?
What? Oh, no. Nothing like that.
Defiled soul, you shall...
There's only 12 flowers here. This must be a relatively small area. Alright, what have we got down here?
Here end your miserable You have been played. It is an honor to aid in your cause.
Hello? Alright, now what's this blue one got? Oh, another magic point. Nice. Suppose we do still have, compared to the other two bars, rather a lot of room down there.
You are all to be purified, per Odin's decree. Come forth, Summer. Bring me triumph.
Little revenge, little violence. I'll be standing by.
Egon, take them down.
Looks like I'm up.
Christopher, dominate the battlefield. Let's finish this swiftly. Well done.
This is the true work of a knight.
I must think of our next move.
Ooh, that was nice. I enjoyed that. It's going alright, how are you? I just got to use my grapple more than one time consecutively, so I'm pretty, you know, pleased about that. Oh, that's nice of you, little fella. And I fucked that up.
This should be simple enough.
Do not fear, for this is your salvation. Defiled soul, you shall be free. Stay vigilant.
What's with those floaty bits, though?
Defiled soul, you shall be free. Cipher, answer my summons.
I've got just the thing to turn this back.
This is the true world of the night.
You are mine.
I suppose this is as far as I go.
Oh, the weather over here's pretty standard, I'd say. Okay, is that just stuff I can't stand on end of story, or is it just stuff that I'm... failing? I'm gonna think I see anything in there, so why do I care so much?
Healing bounty.
Hey, what have you got to show me? No, I'm okay. I am, specifically built for the cold. You know those dog breeds that are, like, perfectly comfortable when it's -50 out, but then, like, it dares to get above 40 degrees,
fond of
and
puzzles, you know.
suddenly they're all sweaty and miserable? Yet that's just me.
Cypher, answer my summons.
Let's put them on ice.
You are all to be purified, per Odin's decree. You will not escape unscathed.
Okay, I forgot how atrocious these things unblockable is about lunging at us. It's my father's. Yeah, it is actually my father's fault.
Fret not. I have an idea.
Get
I have an idea.
Extreme ball. Bring me
It is our mercy we deserve.
I fall upon you.
I must fight back.
You deserve no more.
Look, he's the 6'4" Sasquatch whose genetics made me this way, okay? If you had ever seen a picture of him or his father, you would completely understand what I mean.
To my side, my noble inheritor.
If you'll allow me.
Hey, would you like to not just, like, super juggle me for a second, guys? We're pretty content super juggling me. Just...
I fulfill my duty.
This should be simple enough.
This is your punishment. Go, have your fill.
Eradicate every last one of them.
No, I'm just related to the Yeti. Actually, I recently saw pictures of a, cousin's child that he was in. That being my grandfather, and I was like, holy crap, that is the smallest baby that has ever existed. No, it was just I hadn't seen him in person in so long, I forgot how enormous he was. Like, how to put this at, trying to think the easiest way to explain.
I have done as I was bid.
Dance, maelstrom of flame.
So I am,
Christopher, show them your strength. Time to treat some cover.
I'm 6 feet tall, and I think I'm in like a tie for the shortest guy in the last like 3 generations of my father's family.
We must
Okay,
heal
now
our
you.
wounds and move on.
Spirit, where are you going? Alright, I've already... Wait, have I already checked here, or am I just assuming I did? Oh, there's nothing here. Alright.
You are all to be purified. Her Odin's decree. Fire is blinding them.
Allow me to assist. This is the true work of a knight.
A futile attempt.
Oi, Mr. Ghost who wanders through this area. Care to pop back up so I can see where you're wandering to? Oh, it's okay. You get used to it. Alright. There has to be something over this way. It's a brown chest, so it's... I guess not anything super duper important.
What fools you are. Defying the gods. Egon, my warrior. Come forth.
An opening.
End this fear. Strength. An attack worthy of praise.
I've done my part.
It's funny because when I'm around him is basically the only time I don't feel at least a little bit taller than everything around me. Of course, part of that's just because I work a job that's away from people. So statistically, when you only see about 6 people per day and you're my height, you don't see anyone taller than you.
The holy laws decree your obliteration. Thunderbolt hammer, control beneath you.
Allow me to assist.
Can't be a challenge.
That attack is opening me.
Now. Die! Farewell, defiant soul.
Egon, take care of this for me. Thanks, Egon, you the man. Alright, this looks like a time for Christopher. Nope, that's the wrong button.
I'll leave the stragglers to you.
Alright, now, what did I fight through that whole arena for? 20 silver gems. I still can't get over the story out of New York City. Where they found some extremist guys were like digging secret underground tunnels out of a historic synagogue. Like, imagine you work your whole life as like somebody who specifically gets paid to do stuff like disprove and educate people about silly conspiracy theories. And then one day you just there's just a major news story where everyone just sees the most stereotypical Jewish person that you could possibly imagine. Just a bunch of them just crawling out of like an underground tunnel. Like, that has to have set all of those people who work in, like, any kind of capacity related to disproving conspiracy theories. That has to have set, like, their entire career path several years back.
An easy fight.
I've done my part.
Oh, you didn't hear about that? In New York City, there was a showdown between New York City police and specific group from this synagogue that thought that they should have the rights to dig secret tunnels out of the basement of the place, even though they didn't have the rights to the property. So the cops had to come and drag these guys out of their secret tunnel. So at first, the people who owned the building found the tunnel and hired a construction crew to fix the wall. Then the dudes chased off the construction workers. If you Google New York City hidden tunnel, I think Associated Press, you should find it. That's the article I saw first. Like, imagine trying to convince somebody that mole men are not real after they see that.
Defiled soul shall be free. Ifrit caress.
My duty is to may you find strength in battle.
Do it. Your soul is on Titan, answer my summons.
Well,
Hero, tail forward. Take this flame.
You'd be wise to run.
Yeah, one of my friends linked me that article. Or linked that article in a group chat, I should be more specific. After asking what may be the most loaded sounding question I've ever heard. Which is, hey guys, have you heard what the New York City Jews are up to? I'm like, I don't say anything about how absolutely loaded that question does, but my friend does. Or my other friend does, because this is a group chat that only has people I'm friends with in it, but But yeah, I was not expecting anything good to come after hearing that question. And so my gasps are a little bit flabbered
please, I will handle this.
when I'm linked an actual news article.
Fire does indeed have its uses.
The holy laws decree your obliteration. Thunder at the roar.
This is the true work of a knight.
Fade into the dark.
I'm proud to call you my ally.
Oh yeah.
Be the first to strike.
I'll be honest, it had been a few years since the last time the opening of a conversation had me that curious and nervous at the same time to hear the rest of the to hear what the other person had to say, I should say. Okay, now what are we getting for that? Looks like more upgrade materials that I... Ah, no, an arts elixir. I was expecting more upgrade materials that I literally can't use. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Wow, this actually is the whole map. I was not expecting this bit that we've been shown to actually be the whole map, since no other area in the game actually presents you with the whole map up front like that. To be fair, if you're going to link your friends an article, you know, like a real news article from an actual, like, professional news outlet showing something so outlandish, how else are you going to start the conversation? Yeah, we're gonna have another story event.
A powerful barrier shrouds
No,
this
that's
place.
For what
that's
purpose?
the
No
Odin
doubt to
avatar.
inhibit my ability to sense her as she forges her new domain on Midgard. The barrier itself will be nigh impregnable. We shall have to locate a seam.
A seam?
She lost her power, just as I did. This barrier may be powerful, but it isn't perfect. There will be a weak point somewhere.
Like a seam in a piece of fabric. I understand.
I wonder
shall
how
begin
hard
searching for
that
this
conversation is going to get this stream bonked,
Yes, but it was only for a moment.
assuming it already
I don't know
hasn't.
what it-
Oh, what is...
Valkyrie! Ah!
Fenrir, you wretch! So, this was your plan.
So did I just get kidnapped mid-map? Did we just get Valkyrie napped? Is that what happened?
Is anyone injured?
I think we're all okay. But just where exactly are we?
Hold on to that thought, Egon. We have company.
Oh hey, it's a berserker.
Your miserable existence. Thunderbolt hammer, crush all within.
Allow me to assist.
Bring me victory.
Your soul, this is our mercy they deserve.
We must turn the tide of this battle. Stand by. Foolish error.
Fret not. I have an idea.
Show them the power of an intelligence.
Let's finish this quickly.
Egon, my warrior, come forward. Guide this blinding light.
Show them no mercy.
It isn't honor to aid in your cause.
Oh, no. Fuck that up.
This is our mercy they deserve.
Egon, I summon you to battle.
I'll be standing by.
It's a lot stronger than the berserker from the start of the game. The sad thing is, there might be some people who were just into that getting beheaded by a Valkyrie thing.
It was not purified.
Watch out! Something's coming out of it.
How awfully cramped that was. So we meet again, Valkyrie.
Fenrir.
Oh, don't give me that look. My intentions are not so insidious. I brought you here only to give you the answers you seek.
How did you...
Fret not. Even the almighty Odin's suffocating gaze cannot reach us here. Well then, why don't we start with you? You were once human, much like your Inheriar.
What?
Oh yes. Odin uses humans to create his servants. All for the purpose of devouring more souls.
What do you mean, devour?
Souls are nourishment, a source of sustenance for we who stand above all else. Lesser deities harvest souls for higher-ranking gods to devour, bolstering their power. That is how it has always been.
However, Odin is burdened with the world's salvation. Surely he only seeks more power to ensure his success.
That is nothing more than a poorly conceived facade. What Odin truly fears above all else is losing his throne.
You shall not fool me with your wicked lies.
Then what reason would he have to deceive his own Valkyrie? Odin will sacrifice the world, if only to preserve his seat of power. This is what drives him.
Silence.
You remember that prediction I made
It will take more
last
than a
stream?
sharp tongue to silence me. That wretched tether, however. Oh, I am so very eager to see what becomes of you, little Valkyrie.
What are we to make of this, Valkyrie?
We should return to Asgard for now. I must inform Odin that Fenrir has fled once more.
Oh, he gonna be pissy. You're kidding me. Alright, where is it? Where is it? I want that now. What? Talking to Odin about it? Why? It's not like he's been growing increasingly angry every time we've, you know, failed to secure an objective.
Deceive his own Valkyrie.
I should not take Fenrir's words at face value. No doubt she has her own motives. But if what she says is true, what have I done to this world in the name of salvation? Will everything that I've done have been for nothing?
Valkyrie, are you feeling well? Perhaps you should recover your spirits before reporting to—
Silence! Allow me to think without your petty concerns.
Ooh, she angry.
Hey, take it easy. Fenrir's given us a lot to mull over. But you're just playing into her hands by letting yourself get worked up like this.
It is never an easy task to determine truth from lies. But you are not alone in this.
Right. No matter the outcome, we shall be by your side until the end.
I
apologize if I spoke out of turn. But I think I speak for all of us when I say we only wish to help you.
No. It is I who must apologize. It was wrong of me to speak so harshly.
I'm actually kind of relieved I got to see that side of you. It's nice to know you can get angry too.
Quite. It's only natural to express our emotions on occasion. Feel free to yell at us again in the future.
Thank you. I feel more composed already. Wait here. I shall return shortly.
Okay, hopefully the next map is in that area, because if it's not, then I have to redo that mission in its entirety and just completely avoid anything that resembles a story objective.
I have come to make my report, Allfather.
Out with it, then.
We faced Fenrir in her domain on Midgard. However, I was unable to use Gleipnir and she escaped.
You let her escape. When you were presented with the ideal opportunity to slay her.
Please, forgive my incompetence, Allfather.
Need I remind you of the significance of your task? The fate of the world is in your hands, Valkyrie. And as long as that treacherous wolf still draws breath, we risk failure.
There are no words to express my regret. But I swear, Fenrir will not go free again.
How did it go?
I still cannot clear my mind of doubt. I think I will go back and ask about the truth behind our mission.
Wait, what? You're going to go back now?
Yes.
Pardon me for saying this, but I don't think that is wise. Going back to ask him now would only anger him further.
And it might be more than just an earful this time around. This doesn't seem like the time to be asking questions. Let it go for now.
Is that what you all think?
It is.
Perhaps patience is what is needed for now.
Understood. Slaying Fenrir is our priority right now. Let us head to Midgard.
Alright, what have we got going on here? Okay, it is in the same area. Nibelung Velesti 2, you say? I assume this mission's going to have a lot of soul tree purifying in it.
The holy laws decree your obliteration. Well done, people.
This should be simple enough.
It ends here. Do it.
I exist to purge evil from the land. May you find strength in battle. Come forth.
Bring me victory. Engraving upon your shield. Divine assault! Nibalang Valesti! Your soul is bound. Do it!
My duty is to protect. May you find strength in battle.
Okay, so far it seems like it's basically just a one-shot whatever you target with it button.
This should be easier. To my side, my noble imperial titan. Egon, I call upon you.
I'll take it.
It is over. Go, at your fill.
Kneel before our family.
You have my thanks for performing your duties so well. Egon, I summon you to battle.
Need my help?
Not a shred shall fall. Christopher, dominate the battlefield. Let's finish this swiftly.
Not actually what
Engraving.
I'm not used to that yet. I'm used to having the meteors swarm there.
Egon, I am counting on you. Egon, I call upon you.
This is the true work of a knight.
It is an honor to aid in your cause.
Alright. That is not who I would had locked on, you absolute piece of shit. Like, I hope it did full damage, but that...
I will not stop until the
You saw that, right? I was targeting the big thing. I did Nibelung Valesti on it, and suddenly it wasn't the big thing that it was centered on.
You are all to be purified, per Odin's decree. Such a foolish error. My blame is your battle prowess would make any thunder at your fortune doesn't smile on me. Guide is blind. We shall not suffer. Egon, I call upon you. You have fulfilled your duty well. Fight at my side.
The tide turns now. Victory is within your grasp. I have done as I was bid.
Go, have your fill.
You'd be wise to run.
Shower agony. Let us change the tide.
My duty
Open arms to a scorching embrace. Show them the power of inheritance.
I've fulfilled my duty.
Thunder at dawn. The mind is now. See. We end this here.
May you find strength in battle.
Now. Behold power. Now, Valkyrie.
Kneel, Cora.
We must turn the tide of this battle.
Alright, so how do we upgrade an already busted spell? I got rather a lot of trophies popping up after I did that, so I don't know if that was like the final side quest or some nonsense. This is a Norse game. Why would there be anything Olympic in it? This is a Valkyrie game. Okay, do we get to go all the way through and collect everything? This time around? Alright, is there any reason to head over?
You are all to be purified, per Odin's decree. Hark, celestial spear, sentence the guilty. Divine assault, Nibalam Valek. Christopher, it is up to you. My blade remains.
I have done as I was bid.
Now. The world awaits salvation. Meteor fall. Your trade. That was a tenacious weapon.
I just want to make sure there's not anything over here this time before I run off across the map, and then it's like, oh, there's actually like a max hit points, or a max divine arts increase you could have had. If only you didn't suck. Is that always?
The holy laws decree your obliteration. Guide this blind to my side, my noble Imperial.
Not the button I wanted to hit, but that's my own fault for being clumsy.
Divine assault! Nibalam Valkyrie!
Caught from behind.
Your purification is at hand.
I'm rather fond of puzzles, you know.
Come forth, Cypher. Bring me triumph.
I always deliver my best wares.
This should be easy enough. Egon, I call upon you.
I've done my part.
Now, Cypher. Your soul is our mercy deserved. Christopher, it is up to you.
Fret not. I have an idea.
Hark, celestial sphere. Sentence guilty. Divine assault. Nibalam Valkyrie. Egon, I am counting on you.
I shall protect you, Valkyrie.
You're doing fine without me.
I'll be standing there.
I've fulfilled my duty here.
What's this about UFO lore? Why are you talking about UFOs?
This is...
What? What happened?
I don't know why, but the Hollow Blossom has become legible now.
That's great. I wonder what could have changed.
Never mind that. What does it say?
I can hardly believe it. So this was the truth all along.
Let's check the flowers we couldn't read earlier, too.
Oh, would you look at that? It's exactly what I said. Who'da thunk?
You are all to be purified, per Odin's decree. Fight at my side, for glory. Victory is within your grasp. Now, I exist to purge evil from the land. May you find strength in battle.
Those entries basically summarize that Odin's the bad guy.
Let us continue to cleanse the world.
And of the two, Fenrir is the good guy, basically.
Divine assault! Nibalan Valkyrie! It ends now. Show them the power of the spirit.
I've fulfilled my duty.
Gather up, gather up, everybody. I think they're all close enough together for this to hit.
Carved celestial spear. Sentence guilty.
Yeah, I think he just doesn't remember the story of Darth Pelagius the Wise.
It is done. Be gone. Do not underestimate me.
Just reminds me of something my brother told me about. It was a skit where Anakin was actually like a literary scholar, specifically specializing in the literary themes of the story of Darth Pelagius the Wise.
I exist to purge evil from the land.
I'm proud to call you my ally.
And it's just Anakin trying to do that thing that high school teachers did,
Victory is within your grasp.
where they overanalyzed the story to the point where it ceased being a story.
Let us change. I exist to purge evil from the land. Resonant, crimson cold. The sweet embrace of flame. Bring me victory. All souls, sung. Merciful deserve.
I'm going to assume you know exactly the kind of thing I mean, because I doubt that's only the English teachers where I live that did that.
Fancy seeing you again. So, I was wondering, do you have a moment? There's a place I'd like to show you. Would you come with me?
Very well.
Great! Follow me. It's this way.
Dude, last time I followed you, I was ambushed by, like, a double-sided, like, 12-headed Hydra. You gotta love that.
We're here.
What's the significance of insert random set dressing piece here? It's the title screen.
It's pretty rare to have a whole field of weeping lilies, huh? This place was... well, it means a lot to me.
It's so beautiful.
I knew you'd like it. Glad I plucked up the courage to ask you here. You know how I said I've been looking for someone all this time?
You did.
I always acted like I was so sure I was going to find her. But to be honest, I'm thinking of giving up. I realized something the last time we met. I was only doing it out of desperation. I think I'm finally ready to accept the truth. I'm never going to see her again.
But you have gone through so much to give up now. It may not be too late for you to...
She's dead. She's dead. I think I've known that all along. This is the spot where Nora was attacked by monsters.
Oh yeah, that was
I just
funny.
couldn't bring myself to accept that, you know? I wanted to believe she was still out there. Somewhere. Sorry. You've got enough to worry about without hearing my life story. It's just... I felt compelled to tell you, for whatever good that does me. Anyway, I think I'm finally going to settle down in a sleepy village someplace. Thanks for hearing me out.
I still want to know what his thingamabob on his back is.
Maria! You okay there? Whoa. What is that?
Where could Armand have gone to? He's been gone a while now. Armand! You're hurt! What's happened?
Run, Nora! Run!
Huh?
Soul Stalkers! Come on! We've got to get outside! Run!
What?
Don't look back, Nora! Just run! Damn it, now what? Don't stop! Just keep running!
Armand?
It's okay. You go on ahead.
Armand, what are you...
Nora! Meet me back here. In the field.
Armand, no! Let me come with you. Armand! Who are you? Please. Don't kill me.
search is over. Superb. This is the soul I've been looking for.
What was that? Wait. Did you just see that too?
I was attacked. Here.
And I tried to save you. And
Armand.
Nora!
Oh well, this is a cute little optional scene.
Nora, I can't believe it. I never thought I'd see you again.
Armand. It's good to see you too.
I just knew you were still alive. But, Nora, you look...
I know. Armand, I'm not human anymore. I was turned into a Valkyrie by Odin, who has tasked me to save this world.
Save the world? I don't care what Odin told you to do. Come with me.
I feel like if I go with him, it triggers a bad ending.
You don't
If it
have to
gives me
fight
the
against one of
option.
his servants.
Armand. I cannot. Not yet.
How come?
I know in my heart that I was once Nora. But this body is a Valkyrie. And as a god, there is still something that must be done.
But you have to be the one to do it.
I am the only one who can. And if I run from it now, I shall regret it forever.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I'm just bitter I can't go with you. Go. I'll wait for you.
Thank you, Armand. I'll see you soon.
Good luck out there, Nora. Be safe.
See, the funny thing with the prequel and sequel trilogies in Star Wars is that The Force Awakens came out. Basically, its script and storyline read
This should be easy enough.
almost like a retelling of the original Star Wars movie.
An opportunity arises.
And people were like, oh my god, it's so nice that Star Wars is back to being what we wanted it to be, blah blah blah.
Opportunity arises.
Then the moment the second movie came out, and it was fucking terrible because they actually tried writing something for themselves. Everyone immediately realized that the first movie was just A New Hope again.
Be the first to strike. To my side, Christopher. My noble
God, I hate how much fucking space and time these dark mage guys can waste.
Kneel before us. I suppose this is as far as I go.
This is an honor to aid in your cause.
Because if they just drop a tornado,
I'm right behind you. Open arms to a scorching embrace. Piper, answer my summons.
I can think of no greater honor than to serve.
Take care of yourself.
If you'll allow me.
To my side. Noble Imperial.
I exist to purge evil from the land.
I've done my part.
everyone was pretty content with them basically just retelling the same story. Which, I mean, I get it. Nostalgia's a very strong thing.
A power to restore this world.
And, you know, they decided they were gonna...
The holy
Yeah, well-
laws decree your obliteration.
It's kind of hard to describe exactly what went wrong, 'cause it's not exactly like just retelling the original movie with a more modern skin over it is a particularly you know, good plan, good or like ambitious plan to begin with.
I've done my part.
Then they just went, well, What if we're not retelling it now and we're just going to either
The holy laws decree
completely change who each character is as a person from the original movies, or just have them all die?
I've done my part.
Even though, you know, by the end of the third movie, that turns out to have not been an or thing, that was actually an and thing.
you are all to be purified per Odin's decree. Now, dominate the battlefield.
The tide turns now.
To my side, my noble imperial.
Leave it to me.
Bring me victory. I exist to fight evil in the land. May you find strength in battle. Let us change the tide. I exist to purge evil from the land. Prepare for
I don't think all over the place is the best way to describe it, because it was very clearly
This is the true work of a knight.
in one place. The moment the first movie was over, it was in one place, which was
your pure.
attempt to smear the reputations of the characters from the old movies so that the characters from our new movies seem better.
Hark, celestial spear. Sentence guilty. Divine assault. Nivalam Valkyrie. To oblivion. Hark, celestial spear. Sentence the guilty. Divine assault. Nivalam Valkyrie. Not a shred.
Hell, the second movie in that trilogy even went so far on the attempting to undermine previous characters thing.
We must heal our wounds and move on.
Well, now, what is
That
this?
they even decided to do it to characters, you know,
I hope I have been helpful.
from the movie just before it.
You are all to be purified per Odin's decree. This is your demand.
I'll leave the stragglers to you.
Christopher, show them your strength. I'm right behind you.
I'm proud to be my ally.
Thought I could do this alone.
I will protect you, Valkyrie. This is simple.
Because if you want to say the writing was all over the place, I guess the explanation for that could be that, you know, they switched writers every movie.
To my side, Christopher. My noble imperial. An easy fight. Bring me victory.
I assist purge evil from the land.
Ride this blinding bolt. Shower agony. Pulverize. Take care of yourself.
Let's put them on ice.
You will be purified.
This should be simple enough.
Because they had J.J. Abrams write the first one, which does kind of play into his strength because his writing style has always been more about... He's always been better at raising questions than providing answers and resolutions to them. Then they had Ryan Johnson on, which I have no clue why they picked him. Not only did he only have like one even remotely well-known credit to his name at the time, but it was for a movie that is nothing like Star Wars.
We need to talk. It's about that hollow blossom. About the memories of Yggdrasil. It was hard to believe, but I think that is in fact the truth of this world.
I agree. And given your father's behavior, he may have been hoping to hide it.
If that is the truth, then what should I do now I have seen those memories? I have come to a conclusion. When I was created, I was empty, given only my duty to save the world. I followed my orders without question or thought, but after meeting you and the other humans, something grew inside me. And now I know what it is. It is my own will. A will formed from both my human half and my Valkyrie half. I shall no longer be beholden to Odin, nor his claimer of souls. I now know that I truly want to save this world. I want to save it as a person, and as a deity who belongs to this world. And if something stands in my way, I shall remove it. Even if it is Fenrir, or the All-Father himself.
I feel the same. Let's go forward together.
Can't Odin see, like, basically everything?
I want to help this world. And I want to help you. I will fight even the gods themselves if I must.
So I isn't doing this out.
To serve you, Valkyrie.
Just...
So,
I get that it's a kind of important scene for the story.
The more fun it will be to see them fall. We are here to assist you.
Thank you, all of you. Then we should get to Fenrir first.
But, like, by having that conversation, they are just straight up telling Odin that they're gonna be coming for him. Giving him ample opportunity to be prepared for such a thing.
The holy laws decree your obliteration.
Get out from inside the dragon, woman!
Piper, answer my summons.
Get out of my way! Jesus, sometimes it is so hard to actually move where you want to in this game. Alright, Cypher, come on out here.
Did you think you were safe there? Everything's fitting into place.
Here ends your miserable existence.
Oh, didn't realize that guy had escaped underground. It is quite rude of him.
That was a tenacious one.
But yeah, honestly, Disney does that rather, or has been doing that rather a lot in recent years. Come on, get up.
Dominate the battlefield. Let's finish this. Hark, celestial spear. Sentence the guilty. Divine assault. Nibalang Valkyrie.
That's what they did rather often with a lot of their more recent Marvel projects too. Is they would just hire people who had done nothing even remotely similar ever before.
Divine assault. Nibalang Valkyrie. There is no place. Now, Eagle.
Everybody stand high. I'm your man.
Psycho, get up here.
Resonant crimson promise.
I've done my part.
work of it.
Do not underestimate me.
Imagine spending like... God, I don't even remember how much money they spent to get Star Wars, but it was like the largest amount of money that has been paid for like an IP acquisition ever. And then deciding to intentionally try to chase away the fan base that made the property you were purchasing so lucrative to begin with. Like, it just makes no sense from an economic standpoint to me. Then again, you've got to figure. Ever since, you know, after Endgame came out, Disney's stock price has been fucking plummeting. Because they keep making all of these economically completely unsound decisions. Just this head-ass stupidity shit.
What could this pit be?
Perhaps a part of Fenrir's domain that has been excavated. It might be recent.
I can sense Fenrir's presence.
Where does this hole lead to?
Come on. Fenrir must be lurking within.
Oh yeah, then they... I love it, because they're like, oh, pre-existing fans of this. Don't, you know, do any of the things that you would need to do to make this movie economically successful. We're actively going to tell you not to. And then, we're going to yell at you for not doing those things when the movie's not successful. It's actually just completely dumb.
The air is different here.
So this is Niflheim. Fenrir's domain.
I've got a bad feeling about this. We should be careful.
Keep moving. Fenrir must be hiding somewhere in Niflheim.
Okay, why are we gonna come across somebody fighting a dragon? All that acting high and mighty all game and about to get clapped by a fucking normal-ass dragon enemy.
Hilde.
Odin's servant has come to my aid. Quite the change of heart.
I want to thank you.
Look, if we're gonna be saving your ass, could you at least not talk down at us during it?
One of Odin's puppets.
Sir, why? Why aid me in battle?
Because the Naglfar.
Oh, right, this is us, isn't it?
Finish it off first. An easy fight.
Okay, who's...
To my side.
Christopher, take care of that. Well, okay. No, no, no. Yep, and I'm dead. Thanks for all your help, guys I summoned. I'm real glad you did fucking nothing for me there.
Not here.
Glad you stood around with your thumbs up your nose instead of actually, you know, trying to keep any of those enemies busy, because it's not like a boss, a mini-boss, and 2 regular enemies is a bit much, you know, rather a lot of heat to have on you at one time, but I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. Clearly you need to ineffectually slap at the big guys instead of, you know, trying to take out the smaller guys so that I can focus on the big guys. See, I think part of the problem is with a lot of movies nowadays, or products even nowadays, is that they're not being made with a target audience in mind.
So this is Niffle. Fen is the name.
I've got a bad feeling about this. We should...
Yeah, how dare you fans not consume product and then get excited for next product. I got a fireball. Nope, fire beam coming in. No, Christopher! You actively stood in the way of me killing that thing. No, you're not done with your duty. Get your ass back out here. Alright. We're in the realm of big fights now, so...
I'll pick off the ones in the distance too.
Let's hit the dragon. That better count as having been targeted on the dragon.
Their annihilation is nigh. Just move.
I've got a minute on your summon timer. Why do you keep vanishing?
I suppose this is as far as I go.
Do not think...
That thing hit way too hard for being
Are you alright?
like one of 5 enemies in that
She
fight.
seems disorientated. Wait! She's saying something. How dare my...
The All-Father recognizes your deeds. You shall continue your work.
Why? Why did Mother and Father have to die like that? If only I had learned of his schemes sooner.
Oh yeah, I remember when they said Star Wars fans are the most toxic fans ever.
Valkyrie, what have you been doing? Where are the souls, I ask for?
Forgive me, Father.
If Fenrir is unleashed once more, it will be chaos. The human souls are vital to maintain order.
I understand.
Then get back to your task. This instant!
Yes, Father. Something is wrong. I have never seen Lord Odin so agitated. The number of souls he amasses seems to increase without end, as do the number of undead on Midgard.
Father? Mother! No! No! If only I had learned of his schemes sooner! Humans are more than just tools for the gods to use and throw away! How dare you! How dare you take my family! The one thing I treasure most!
Okay, does she sound like she's speaking in slow motion to anyone else?
Gods up there! You will pay for what you have done. Armand!
Where am I? I was in the field of flowers.
We are in Niflheim. It seems my memories found their way into you.
Ah. Those were your...
I want to save this world.
What?
I will go to Fenrir and Odin and question them. I need to determine whether the Divine are necessary, or whether they are really just our foes. I know you wish to enact vengeance on them, but please, allow me to talk with them first. And if the gods do turn their backs on the world, then I would like your help in defeating them.
I mean, if it gets me a dark element summon,
All I
I'm
want is
fine
to
with
kill
it.
those wretched gods. Be they good or evil, it doesn't matter to me.
I see.
But I owe you my life. And for that, I can wait. At least until you have asked your questions.
So in this version of this
Then let us
Norse
go to
mythology, Fenrir is a god. So why is she working with Fenrir? Working with Fenrir. Kinda weird. Howdy, Fenrir. Are you gonna try to murder us? Send it to me over Discord.
My, how bizarre. Two Valkyries visiting me together.
Fenrir, if you overthrow Odin and become chief of the gods, what do you intend to do with this world? Do you wish to save this world? Your life depends on your response.
Yeah, send whatever you want to say over Discord. I'll look at it there.
But I don't think you will kill me.
What?
You see, the world's existence depends on the continued survival of at least one pure-blooded god. That means Odin or me. Odin certainly has no intention of saving the world. So if we both perish, the world will go with us.
Okay.
Fenrir. Is that meant to be a threat?
What?
Remember, there are two Valkyries here. I have long wished to see the end of the gods. But I do not wish to end the world with them.
So that is what you've been plotting. Such insolence! You will pay for your foolishness, Valkyries!
Yeah, do your fucking monster hunter boss transformation. See what I care.
Defying the gods. To my side, Christian. My noble inheritor.
Kneel before our God.
Oh, no, you don't. Get your ass back out here. And of course, Fenrir's gotta... Why does there have to be a wolf boss? Wolf bosses in literally every game I've played are always just the biggest asshole to me. We've only got the one dude, so let's go with... I saw your message. Oh, how much is that gonna do? Nah, okay, that did a lot. Psych, asshole. Right now. Alright. No. Bad pupper. Make like Kratos. Don't suffer even a single god to exist.
It is the only way, is it not?
As far as I know. Even then, this will only temporarily prevent the world's destruction.
And you're fine with that?
As long as it puts an end to the gods.
I see.
I'm not the biggest fan of the fact that we're just suddenly
In Heriar,
doing her
lend
plan.
me your strength to the end.
You know what I mean?
Let us save
Like,
this
we
realm.
came here for our plan, and then that plan just suddenly became her plan, like,
Until the
20
very
minutes,
end.
not even 20, like 10 minutes ago.
Let us save the world.
And now we're just all in on this new plan.
Odin. It has been a while.
What are you? What is the meaning of this? Explain yourself.
The veil has been lifted from our eyes, All Father, to the true meaning of this world, of the souls you amassed, and of Ragnarok.
Oh, indeed. Yes. There is conviction in your words, and a resolve in your eyes. So then you know that everything I have done was a necessity, to prevent the world from fading into the void.
Do you think that justifies exploiting and toying with the souls of those who have perished?
A farmer does not mourn for his livestock, and neither can a god mourn the passing of every human soul. That is just how the world has managed to exist since time immemorial, and it shall continue to be so.
So, you finally show your true nature. Then hear this, Odin. We two demigods shall form ourselves into one true deity, and bring salvation upon this world. That is our answer to you.
What arrogance! This is defiance, shameless and unforgivable. I have protected this realm as All-Father since its genesis. But you half-beings dare to take it away from me?
You have only ever protected your precious throne, Odin. The world never meant anything to you.
It is here we bring an end to the machinations of a vile god.
I'm surprised Odin, you know, should he be the bad guy that we think he is, doesn't have some way put into his Valkyries to kill them.
Defiled soul, you shall be free. Christopher, fight and fulfill.
I was awaiting your call.
Well, this might just... Oh, it did not just straight up kill me. To be fair, that point of view you just stated becomes a lot less edgy when the character in question isn't human. You know what, fuck it. See about ending this in style.
Impressive. That soul of yours has surpassed all my expectations. But to lose you in such a manner is truly unfortunate.
Oh, now we have a second fight with him. Okay. Oh, he's fused with Sleipnir. You go there. That's not a bad idea, actually.
To my side, my noble inheritor.
Let's put them on ice. Trusting your aid, Valkyrie.
Fight at my side.
I've fulfilled my duty. You've not won yet. I've fulfilled my duty.
Strike worth its weight in gold.
Hark, celestial spear. Sentence guilty. Divine assault. Nibalag Valkyrie. Foolish error.
Okay, let me take a look. Victory is within your grasp.
Egon, take them down.
Fret not. I have no fear. Try to grasp it. My blade is yours. No need for pity.
We end this here.
I suppose this is as far as I go.
I've fulfilled my duty. Victory is within your grasp.
Christopher, dominate the battlefield. Beckons to it.
Trusting your aid, Valkyrie.
I'll leave this dragon.
Hark, celestial spear. Sentence guilty. Divine assault. Nibalag Valkyrie.
If I too grasp it, you've not won yet.
Take care of this.
Let's put them on ice.
Now.
For glory.
Oh, we've still got a spear left to kill?
Foolish error. You've
Yeah, I'm not above spamming Nibelung Valesti at him.
That should swing better.
Let's go with the classic one.
Divine assault! Nibelung Valesti! The world as it should be.
Oh, and it's looping messages again.
My duty as all father. I have failed.
Incredible. Creating a new world would certainly be possible with this much power. So, what do you intend to do with it?
The only thing that we can do. The gods were foolish in neglecting their duty. They let greed blind them and use the souls for their own gain. But if we can give all of it back to the tree...
I expected nothing less of you.
I guess this is it then.
Egon. Cypher. Christopher. Tiger. I'm sorry.
It's all part of saving the world, isn't it? No need to apologize.
If all souls must return, then we too are destined for that fate.
Please do not be saddened. We each carried an unbearable regret, but because of you, we were saved from an eternity of torment.
The world is saved, and we will be reborn. There's no better outcome than that. We had a good run. I hope we get to meet again. Someday.
Thank you. So then, what shall we do now?
I believe you still have unfinished business on Midgard.
Well, but there is no time for...
No excuses. Go. I'll take care of the rest.
Hilde. It was because of you that we were able to right the wrongs that have plagued the world. Thank you.
That would feel a bit less disingenuous if she actually contributed. During either of the boss fights she was an ally during.
You, Nora.
So I'm just saying I did 99% of the fighting. And she just occasionally snarked at the enemy from the background. Like, the game tried to make this whole big thing of, there's two of us, so we're strong enough to beat the gods, but... Issue is, Hilda's actual contribution in those fights was basically nothing.
Will the world ever go back to normal?
It'll all be okay, Nora. As long as we have hope, we can do just about anything.
Hope. You're right. I think we'll be okay. This world belongs to everyone now.
Yeah, no, I'm not sitting through that right now. Well, that's like the third thing I've ever not gotten an A rank or higher on. That summon count on Christopher. Okay, now I want to check if there's any kind of post-game content that unlocks Seraph. So there's 2 new game modes. I still want to check and see if this fancy little star unlocks anything in the file itself. Yeah, imagine taking a game, making it based on a real-world mythology, And actually having the gall to be like, oh, by the way, every character from this mythology is the bad guy, and only our original characters that we made are the good guys. Like, does that seem egotistical to anyone else or just me? So now we've got 2 new game modes. Which one should we click? Hilde's Vengeance or Seraphic Gate? Alrighty. Complete this to obtain rewards in my clear data. Huh, I was unaware that there were going to be rewards I could transfer into that file, since it seemed like I'd maxed out everything. If that makes any sense. I maxed like every weapon, obtained every spell, maxed out my skill trees, maxed the stats on my Einherjar, unlocked all of their moves. Okay, so this is like some kind of battle tower. So basically it gives us a loadout. Is it at least nice enough to give us every attack available? No, not quite. Let's check with Alpha. That's one that we... You know, not quite. I do not have my, double dash ability.
Crimson
Okay, yeah, I'm not dealing with this right now. It is really jarring to not have my full moveset. Then that has save data, which makes it seem like it's going to take forever. So I think I'm going to call the stream here for the night. Have a good night, everybody.